Oh no, I appear to be alone out here, close to Christmas on Fliff. What?
Are you though?
I'm not. So, a while back, we had to do a Fliff where I was a cat on a broom. That was due to a hurricane.
Yes.
And this week is happier circumstances for one of us having to phone it in.
I do not suffer through hurricanes,
No.
thankfully, being in Southern California, but I'm not in Southern California right now. I'm traveling with family, so not at home, and we weren't going to Fliff, but then you said, you know what? I think we can.
Uh-huh. And you're having a good old time.
Yes. So I'm represented today by this little cow that you're holding.
Yes.
Not so little cow. It's adorable. It's a Mish cow, and we love a Mish.
Yes. Very cute cow. So yeah, we're gonna go through Fliff. I'm not set up to be as fancy because I kind of just threw this together so we could do this. So I don't have Seraphim or anything, but I do have the note card. Our sponsors this week are going to be Candy Doll, Tetra, and Mug.
Nice.
Does look like a bit of a shorter list this week, which suits me fine. You know, I expect most people are working on enjoying the holidays.
Yeah. Then you're going to have to do all the heavy lifting of Fliff today.
Yes.
No help from me whatsoever, except me helping with the thumbnail. That's it.
Yep.
You'll do all the editing. You'll post to YouTube. All that fun stuff.
Yeah, this will be a fun...
And it'll be our first test of that.
It will be. We haven't actually done this before. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah. Looks like we have some visitors there in Unity.
Yep.
So, and Unity is a fabulous winter wonderland right now.
It is. It really is. And we had fun redecorating. We didn't quite get a chance to for some of the other seasons, but we winterized and had fun doing that. And I got to actually drop in some dysfunctionality trees and stuff.
Oh, good.
Because you remember, we got tired of having to replace them each time.
Yes, I'm like, you must have something where you can change these trees with one click.
Yep.
Because it's been, I think, a few years now where I come in, I pick up all the green trees, and I put down all the winter trees, which it's the same maker, it's the same style tree, just the winter version, but they're older trees, so
they don't have a HUD.
But they don't, and they're great trees. So we were kind of attached to them, but this time I was like, okay, we know that there are better updated trees that you can change with a click.
Yep.
And sure enough, we do.
Yep. So we've got dysfunctionality in there. And we also cleared up some space here and dropped in this lovely little pond.
That was a great one.
Yeah. From Two Moon Garden or something like that. I didn't actually look it up. So, but yeah, I figure we're going to get started and see where things go.
Forward to it. This is a fun new adventure.
Yes it is.
Okay, tour. Where are we?
Sorry about that.
Let me do my part.
Okay, yes. We're at Mug, which is good because we were batting zero for the other sponsors.
Candy Doll and Tetra didn't appear to have anything else.
Yeah. But for Mug, we've got this cute number here.
Tamar sweater and Tamar leggings.
Yes.
And I feel like I've seen this before, so it's probably not a new item, but you get it in all those colors, 50 linen each, I assume. And you'd have to tell us how much the fat pack is.
Of course. So, yeah, I do think I do agree. I think it's an item that they've had, but maybe they updated it for Reborn or something. So, we'll cover also what it actually fits. It is Maitreya Legacy Cooper Reborn, which I think is pretty standard for Mug.
Yep. And they're the ones with the HUD that gives you all the sizes.
Yes. And yes, each color. Oh, walking HUDs. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, so 50 for a color and 300 for a fat pack.
Is there a brat pack too on this?
I know it's
usually.
It's way up top. 510 for that.
Oh, that's not bad for a brat pack.
No, not at all. So, what do you think? I think it looks kind of fun.
It's fun, yeah, for sure. The little buttons look like they're kitten shaped.
Little kitty cat buttons.
They have a little strain on them. Maybe not as much strain as you like.
No, but
or we like. But
I think it's a pretty good one. Oops.
Yes.
Fish.
Fish.
All right. Well, I think that I'm gonna pick this up for you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, and we'll continue on to our normal FLF vendors.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Andore.
And there were a lot of people shopping today, just watching you with your camera.
Yes.
And I'm like, just do a Pylia and de-render them all.
No, then we'd miss out on people like this person who has this wonderful
look
shopping
at her with
cart.
The cart. Oh, someone else does too. And there's little goats and sweaters. I think they're together.
I think so. Where's this shopping cart from? I'm really curious now.
Click it twice, I think.
It's like Mad P. Of course it's Mad P.
Of course it's Mad P. But yeah, lots of people doing SL shopping today. I'm really surprised, but
yeah,
not like totally, because usually I'm around for the holidays too, and I'll be in SL doing stuff. But this is a rarity for me. It's a first, really. Yeah. Usually we don't travel around Christmas time, but we did this year, and it's been fun. Let me tell you.
Nice.
It's a week now, and so we've been having a lot of fun. So
yeah.
Anyway, Andore.
Andore.
Looks like Archie ears.
Archie ears.
Just for human, though, but unisex.
Yes. Which, yeah, I certainly appreciate. I have been looking for more things that support male elf ears. These unfortunately do not, because I would absolutely get these. But,
yep.
Yeah. Unisex human ears for the Evo X head.
Yep.
Which,
and you know that, speaking of Evo X, I don't know if they're still doing it, that they're giving away
until the 30th, I believe.
Yeah. So it's like, who needs a head? Somebody, and it's funny because Mama Lala even made a comment, like, she's been waiting for this. Like, people know Leluka's going to do this. And she's like, what head are they going to give away so I can go pick it up? So I don't know what head they're giving away, but I know it's been amusing to me to read about free head in the notices that I have been getting. Like, but just bathroom humor.
Yeah, like, everybody's, of course.
Everyone's excited about free head. Woo! So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's been asking if I'm going to get it and stuff. I'm like, I'm probably going to pick it up, but I'm not going to change heads, I don't think.
So they're giving away a male head and a female head?
As my understanding.
Oh, you don't know which ones they are?
I have not gone to look yet. I tried to look one time, but the sim was just like overloaded and crashing.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll check it out later when people have calmed down a little bit.
I don't know if they're going to calm down.
This gal's ready to beat people with wrapping paper. Perfect timing.
Wow. That's fantastic. Can you find out where that wrapping paper is from? Because I like to beat people who come too close to me when I'm walking around.
I will.
Did she already leave?
I am not sure.
Go figure it out. She's over there.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. Grab. Aardvark. Whacking wrapping roller.
I need that.
Yes.
Because I had the hisser from Clover, and so fun, that earring there. So that's a group gift, or no? That's something else. Holiday special.
That looks like a holiday special. I'm gonna get these, I think.
Yeah, you should. They look good.
It's not here. It looks like. I'll check it out later.
You have to go to an event. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Very good.
Yeah, but good thing you didn't Pylia the people. We wouldn't have been able to see that whacking wrapping paper.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Love the whacking wrapping paper. And she's got a little raccoon dancing with her, too.
Yep.
All right.
Where's the raccoon from? Oh. Is that one extraordinary?
It looks like a extraordinary type thing. Let's see. Raccoon Buddy Animesh from Animations.
Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that one.
Me neither. But yeah, the raccoon's having a good time.
He is.
All right, so we'll keep on and let these people get themselves some nice ears.
Yes. Okay, tour. Where are we?
We are at C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. And it looks like they have tights. It's hard to tell because it's dark. But yeah. I'm guessing those are tights in 2 packs. Darks and lights. Oh, leggings.
They're called Inga leggings, looks like.
They look warm.
Mm-hmm.
Warm.
Yeah, and looks like they are for appliers for Slink, Maitreya, Beliza, Gen X, Legacy, Omega, and as Bomb.
Very nice.
Lots of supplies.
So you can
supported bodies.
Yeah. So you get dark colors and lights, so 2 sets. And it's 50 linden per set.
That is the case, yeah.
Very nice.
That's a pretty good deal.
That is a very good deal.
I don't like need those. Leggings, but would you like them?
Yes, please.
Okay. We'll make sure that you get those.
I feel like I always need tights.
Yeah, they can be handy.
Yeah.
Especially going to be useful for the next couple months. Because,
yes.
You know, got to portray that it's chilly.
That's right.
All right. We'll keep on moving.
Sounds good. All right, tour. Where are we?
We are now at Clef de Peau.
Mm-hmm. And we have this dress that they're calling, what did you say, a no-way dress?
The no-way dress.
And I'm not going to lie, I don't completely understand this, but I think we decided it says Fendi Roma.
Yeah, I that's all I can discern, because it goes Fendi and then Roma, and then the A appears to wrap back around to the F. But I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to take from that. This may be a reference that...
fashion.
Well, it could be a reference that I'm unaware of.
Me too. It's not been unknown. It's happened to us before where we don't get what a designer is referencing.
Okay, so
we both know.
Because I am always wanting to understand. Fendi Roma. Yes, it is. Fendi is a designer based out of Italy, out of Rome. Mm-hmm. So
well, let me stop you for a second.
Yes.
So you didn't know Fendi was a designer?
No.
I did.
Okay.
So I know that Fendi is a designer. I just want to be clear for the record.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sell fashion.
You know
a few years,
fashion stuff a lot better than I do.
I do. That's why I said this fashion, because it's Fendi all over it. It's like when you get, items of clothing that just have the designer's logo like repeatedly all over it, or the designer's name.
Yep.
To me, that's just another like fashion statement.
Yeah. And apparently they do make bags that are very similar to the bag up there, where it's just written in that font repeatedly. So I guess they're just taking it to the next step and putting it on a dress and boots.
Yeah, they just went nuts with writing the designer's name all over the item. And I believe they have something like that for the men's department too.
Yes, they do. So there is a male variant of this. But this fits Erica, Cupra, Reborn, Maitreya, and Legacy. And you get the different pieces for 50 linden each.
That sounds great. Sounds great. So,
right.
I personally am good. You know me, I don't tend to wear things with designers' names printed all over them, but if you do, then Clef de Peau has something for you.
Yes. All right.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We have arrived at Consignment.
A favorite.
Yes.
I don't see any place to sit, though.
No place to sit. but you have a place where you might want to sit in front of, maybe, depending on the kind of person you are. This is called a Gothic fireplace. They've got
very unique
cow skull, shrunken head, looks like an interesting little hearth sort of thing. Candles next to it, vines all over it, and we've got some books and skulls and a caged statue of a bird, looks like. We've also got, you don't want that, couple hammerhead sharks. One has a front, one has a back. So
are they together?
They are
like as a unit?
Two different items bought as a single purchase.
Gotcha.
You could have fun putting that on either side of a wall, for example. If one were so inclined. That's what I would do with it.
So you can either get the fireplace with everything that's there or the shark wall art.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, well, that's some unique offerings.
Yeah, Consignment usually has some pretty unique stuff. So I did pick the fireplace up because I never know. I'm not really sure about the shark. I don't think that I would use it, so I'm gonna give that a pass myself, but I think it is a cool item.
I agree. Definitely a conversation piece.
Definitely. All right, so we'll keep rolling.
Sounds good. All right, Tor, where are we?
We're at another very dark sim. We're at D-Lab.
D-Lab, another favorite of yours.
It is another favorite of mine. We have 2 items for flip today, it looks like. They are Forest Kitchen Cage 1 and 2.
I felt like you were trying to figure out why they're called that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why they're called Forest Kitchen. One of them has a crown.
Well, they did have that Forest Kitchen set here a few weeks ago.
Oh, yeah? Maybe it's intended to go with that?
Yes, but it also just seems a little circus or carnival to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure
very much
if
carnival
I'm understanding
sort of, or circus sort of vibes.
The intent correctly. Like even off to the side, it's like there's another little building back there that says show on it, right?
Marvelous show, yeah.
Right. So I don't know if it's some bigger like kind of carnival setup, which is maybe a carnival in the forest. I don't know.
Maybe. I'm gonna get the cage too, just because it has a little crown on it. I think that's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, we are partial to crowns.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take another look at the Forest Kitchen set to see if maybe if there's something about this that I'm missing or misremembering.
Yeah, I'll take a look on Flickr and see what I can figure out. Perhaps maybe that'll help us out as we move along.
It may.
But
all right. So yeah. So I've gotten what I need, and we'll keep on moving. Maybe the next sim will be better illuminated.
Hopefully. Okay, Tor, where are we?
We are at one of our favorite stores, Dust Bunny.
Dust Bunny.
Dust Bunny. And this week, they're bringing us some festive tree cakes. Cream-filled snacks wrapped in cheap plastic. These are tasty, though.
I was going to ask you, do you have any personal experience with this?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Yeah? So what's the story?
Well, I mean, it's not a big story, just they're around. I've had them. They are pretty tasty.
I mean, I've seen them. I'm not a fan of little cakes like this.
Really?
So, yeah. And I was watching on TikTok, because, I watch a lot of TikTok for amusement. I don't post. Well, actually, I do as an avatar. Me as a real person does not. But I watch a lot of TikTok, more than I post to it. And there was a thing where I think it was Tess Holiday. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
And she was like on the hunt for these.
Really?
And it was like people were telling her where to get them because they were sold out everywhere. Like people going nuts trying to buy these. And like she had bought a bunch of boxes when she found them. And then like she was in the car eating them, like just like oohing and eyeing all over it. And so I was like, I mean, if I see any, I should maybe pick up a box and see what all the hype's about. But
you should give them another try, yeah.
You know, I'm sure I probably have had these at some point, but not to the point where I'm watching people like talk about how they're sold out everywhere because you can't get your hands on them. Like it's a delicious holiday treat, and I have no idea why.
I've not heard of that. No,
that seems a bit much. You know, like there's a lot out there to eat, but I've never. I mean, when I was a kid, we would have like Hostess stuff, and I know this isn't Hostess, but it's this kind of same vein, same family. Except this has got this like extra coating on it, but it's basically cream-filled little pastry or baked good or something.
Yeah, it's just cream-filled cakes.
Yeah, so that's why I was going to ask you. Like, am I missing out? Like, is it so delightfully tasty that it's sold out?
I've not seen that. They were kind of everywhere, always, as far as I can tell. I would be
not all around, not year round.
Okay. Well,
right?
Yeah, I mean a variant of them year round. And to me, they mostly taste the same, whether they're decorated as a tree or just as like a round thing.
Yeah.
So
when I'm back in town, I'll have to take a look and see if any of these are around. But in the meantime, you're going to buy some for us, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you can res them out somewhere where I hang out.
Yeah.
So you're like, look, festive tree cakes.
Exactly. And because it is Dust Bunny and because I always do enjoy their stuff, I'm going to peek over here. And they have... So we have the earlier, I think, Dust Bunny or Pew Pew? I think we have Pew Pew slippers.
Pew Pew. We have Pew Pew, but I think I have these two.
Okay.
Or one of them. I feel like I have the elf-looking ones, like the green and red.
Yeah.
But I don't have the others, or I don't remember right now.
Okay.
And it's not like I can check my inventory and tell you, so.
Yeah. Well, they have these for sale as well for Saturday sale.
And how much are they individually and the fat pack?
Individually, they are $50. Which is pretty fantastic, including the Thanksgiving one, the turkey one. Well, I guess you could take it either way. Christmas or Thanksgiving. The fat pack is $6.50. You can get all of the slippers. So that's fun.
Yeah.
All right. So very happy to see Dust Bunny back on the flip list. Haven't seen them too often recently, but they are definitely one of my favorite stores. So,
I'm glad to see them back for sure.
Yep. So, gonna keep rolling.
Sounds good. Sure.
Yes.
I just noticed you're still wearing your fancy nails, and I wanted to compliment you on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And like your avatar's like, these? Yes, those.
These. You want to compliment my nails?
I do. Those are the Almay ones, right?
Those are the Almay ones, yes.
Yes. They are very, very nice.
Yeah.
But
I'm very happy with them.
I'm glad to see you wearing them. And do you have every other finger like red and white? Or no, you have an accent finger.
I have 2 accent fingers. I made my thumbs and fourth finger be white. And so pointer, middle, and pinky finger are red on both hands.
Very nice. They just caught my eye. They're so flashy.
Yeah.
But we're not at Almay, and we're not looking at nails. Where are we?
We are at DRD.
What do we have?
We have ornaments. So
very clearly, tree not included.
Yeah, vintage ornaments, tree not included. I'm glad that they mentioned that because at first glance it does look like you could get that, but the tree is from Apple Fall. We checked.
That's lovely.
It is lovely. But the ornaments themselves are, they're very nice. They have like ponies and these swirly bits and the ribbons and candy cane looking things. Basically, this assortment here is what you get.
That's lovely.
You do have to hang them yourself. So,
And we don't have a full tree this year. We just did that little potted tree.
We did the little potted tree.
You picked up from Broken Arrows.
Which is very cute. I'm very happy with it, even though it's not a big one.
No, I think our decorations at Unity are perfect.
I agree.
Like, we just don't have the time this season to get Stratagem really decorated in that way.
Yeah.
Because of the Solar Punk project, like that has been taking months. And there's just no rushing that.
No.
And we still have a lot of work to do on the compound area, as I call it.
Yeah, we want to work on the cafeteria next, probably. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big lift, but I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Yes, we know you enjoy big lifts. But are you going to pick up these vintage ornaments?
I don't think I'm going to.
Okay.
If they came prearranged on a tree, I would absolutely get them. But I
struggled a little bit with the Broken Arrow ones, right? Because they weren't already pre-assembled on that tiny tree.
It's a lot of minute positioning of stuff, and I don't know. It takes a lot of time, and I don't.
Yeah, think you want it to. Yeah. You want to be like you're really. I don't want to say prim perfect, but because that's like an old modeling term for me, but you are like. If you're going to res something out and put pieces together, you want it to look right. You don't want things floating or not placed in a real looking way. And then you don't want things like snap to grid. So it's a lot.
Yeah, you've definitely picked up on that from me. Mm-hmm. I do obsess over making sure things aren't floating either off the ground or off the wall, which I see a lot of.
Well, what's funny is I will put things out and I know these things about you. Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, okay, let me be really careful, make sure it's not floating and it's not off the wall. And here you come and you're like, I see the item moving a little bit. I'm like, damn it.
You do very well. And most of the time I don't need to.
I've gotten a lot better.
You have.
But friends that I have had either lived with in SL in the past would tell you I would float things like nobody's business. Like just done. Just done.
Well, you did that initially when we were first starting to decorate as well. Yeah.
But I know you come looking, and so I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to make it for you. But then there's sometimes where I'll tell you up front, like, okay, I read something over here, I didn't even try. Can you please just fix it?
Which I appreciate a lot, because because then I know what to look for and know specifically to look. Now, you also have seen. Now, I'm trying not to do it while recording, but you've also seen that I kind of obsessively do that even just when we're out wandering and exploring and shopping. Mm-hmm. I'm constantly looking at things, seeing if there are...
Oh, yes. I can imagine this, like, right now is very hard for you. Like, I can already tell that you move your camera a little bit more than mine, like, even during this recording so far. But I know it's like you're trying really hard to not like click on everything all over the place.
It's difficult
and
for
I know
me.
It's a lot of work for you. I don't think this split video is going to be very long. I know I can't.
Yep.
So, not to mention it seems like a shorter list anyway, but you have a hard time leaving your camera still or in one place too long.
Yeah. It's definitely true.
Just even watching the walk up to you getting settled is like, oh, I just look away. It's just like all over the place. So, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we'll keep ready for moving. Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
I'm going to ask anyway, because I always do, even though I can read the signs. Tour, where are we?
We are at Exile.
Exile, that's right. So they've got, I was going to say 2 hairs. Oh, we've got, what is it? What is that? Is she, I was going to say an angel, a unicorn.
Flying unicorn.
It's a unicorn. Oh, how pretty.
That's lovely, yeah.
It is a lovely unicorn.
I like that she's got her hair matching her wings.
And her skin. Look at her go.
Yeah.
You go, unicorn. You're killing it. Okay.
Okay.
But we're at Exile.
Yes.
And we have a hair in 2 variations.
Yes.
So is it Kalia? Is that how you would say that?
Yeah, Kalia.
Kalia, and it looks like I can't read the tiny naturals and
color melt. They're calling it
color melt
or the melt pack. Yeah. And I don't think that the up version. This is like the if you want to get
just
all the colors.
Vendor demo.
Oh, it's just the demo.
Oh, it says buy on the side, so maybe.
Yeah, you can get the fat pack for $3.90, which contains 200 colors.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
You do get
this is a nice hair.
It is a nice hair. You do get a style HUD with it, so I suspect you can control the bangs in some manner.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's a straightforward, nice parted hair.
Mm-hmm. I like the little bit of messiness around the hairline.
Yeah,
like it's not like perfect.
Yeah, it's got some waviness
character.
And some character to it. Yeah.
And for me, this could be a good one under a hat.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a hat hair, I think this is a good one because it's nice and smooth on top, and that always helps when you're trying to put a hat on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think I would probably be interested in it for that reason, and because it's a hat hair. Because otherwise, my curly, voluminous hair does not fit under hats.
True.
So I almost always need it to be a straight, calmer hair for that. So, but I'm more of a naturals person, so if you wouldn't mind, sure.
No, I don't mind at all.
Naturals. So.
Don't mind at all.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah. You've got a hat hair, and...
Yes, thank you.
We'll keep rolling.
Sounds good.
1.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Havoc.
Havoc, and it looks like, is it a bodysuit? No, lingerie.
They're calling it lingerie. They're calling it Kara lingerie.
Kara lingerie.
But it is like
Legacy,
a bodysuit.
Yeah, Maitreya, Hourglass, Cupra, Reborn, and Freya.
Yes.
So, it's very nice. I'm not one to wear stuff like that, and the belt is it a belt? It's a belt, right?
Yeah, it's like a belly chain.
It's a bodysuit.
Bodysuit, yeah.
Very nice. So it's white or red?
Yes, those appear to be the Fliff colors. You can also get the fat pack for $5.99, which contains all of these colors up here. 15, like. So, yeah.
That's very good.
It is lovely. It does look like it's just begging to support Juicy, but I don't think it does.
I don't think it does.
So, it's unfortunate, but yeah, it's a nice bodysuit. If you're looking for some Christmas lingerie, you can get yourself some. Make your partner happy.
Yeah, you can dress that up in all kinds of ways. There's lots of styling ideas coming to mind, but
for sure, yeah.
It's lovely.
All right. 1.
Sure.
Yes.
Did we stop shopping? It looks like we went to go visit someone in their house.
This is a lovely little setup here at Justice.
At Justice.
Yep. I wanted to start seeing on that because I think this is just very welcoming.
It is. You know what it's missing is that warm and cozy couch from Brocante.
Oh yeah.
Like if that was like right in front of it and just curl up, like I would feel like we're in somebody's skybox right now.
Absolutely.
So we're at Justice.
Yes.
And if I recall right, Justice makes things that don't fit me. Right?
You are
There's like no Reborn.
Correct. There's no Reborn here.
Like I want things from Justice.
This is a nice shirt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some fun patterns on it. We've got
so it's Legacy and Lara, Hourglass, Physique, Venus, Isis, and Freya.
So many bodies, but not Reborn yet.
Not yet. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
With enough bitching, they might come around.
But yeah, these are nice patterns. I like also the way they seam it, where the sleeve has its own kind of just texturing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a fun shirt. Yep.
And Monica the way might get it. Oh, never.
Oh, maybe she didn't. Maybe she bought it and moved on. Maybe. But I was going to say the way that the turn in the vendor looks, it looks like she's ready to curl up in that that couch from Brocante in front of this fireplace. Like, just get under a blanket. She just looks comfy, cozy.
Yeah.
They did a nice job on that little setup right there.
They did.
Very festive.
Very festive. All right, so guess
that's not what's for sale, though.
It's not what's for sale, but it is very lovely, and I did want to highlight it. So
yeah.
We're ready to roll on?
I think I'm ready, yes.
Okay.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Fil Casse with your good friend Cassie.
But if Cassie's behind you, are you sure we're at Fil Casse? Because she seems rather clothed.
I know. It's
she doesn't have a lace like Santa, like baby doll dress. No.
Well, she got a dress for Christmas. A velvet dress. She's very excited about it.
Yeah.
And we've got this gal over here modeling it.
Yeah. And
it looks pretty
good. I was looking at the color choices because normally I think you get like a lights and a dark.
Yeah.
Usually it's like pink and teal and like purple and black.
Right.
And in this instance, you get a whole different color packs. You get like festive red and green and then white and black.
Which I think is super fun.
That's really cool. So who all does it fit?
Oh, that's the question.
Some of the Fil Casse can fit me.
Quirky, Maitreya. Oh, yeah. Maitreya Legacy. And Reborn.
Yep. So I'm interested.
All right. We will get you one of these.
Thank you. So actually, can I get both of them?
Of course.
So it's 50 lindens for the red and green, because that's pack 1, and 50 lindens for the black and white, that's pack 2.
Yes.
So you get 4 dresses for 100 linden.
Yep. And it is a cute dress. I like that she's showing it off with the, what would you call that? Bolero shawl?
No, it's like a boa or like a stole, like a
boa's a good one.
Stole. Yeah. Because a boa I always think is like your feathers, you know? That to me, I want to say that's like a wrap or like a stole.
Yeah.
So.
It looks good with that.
It does.
All right. So I'll get this for you and we'll keep rolling.
Thank you. All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Oh My.
Oh My, and they have man poses. Harland, that's a fun name.
Yeah, it is. Let's zoom in here and see what these poses are like.
So I was going to ask you if those were poses you think you would get.
You know, I think they are.
I think you have them.
I might have them. I'll have to check before I actually pick them up.
Maybe you don't, because that one hand on the hip, that fourth pose, I don't remember seeing one quite like that, but like the first 3, I feel like I've seen on you. So unless I really have seen this one.
Well, so I didn't actually include all of the poses from Oh My that I got. I kind of picked ones that I liked. I'll check if I have this or not, though, before moving on. Because if not, I'm definitely going to get it.
And it's 50 for the set?
It is 50 for the set, yes. You get all 4 poses, animated and breathing poses. I really like all my poses. Like, ever since switching over to them, I've been much happier with my AO. Because
I think time has passed for the wandering AO.
Yeah, I had a very ambulatory AO before.
Ambulatory.
Yeah. So.
I like your choice of words, because, you know, when I was in the SL theater, Jewel Theater, she would always call it AOs.
Sorry, she would call it what?
Wandering. AOs.
Yeah.
So that's what I tend to call it too.
I think that's,
but ambulatory, that's good. Very good.
Yeah. But they don't just have this.
They don't just have man poses?
Oh My is always very good about this. Oh, jeez. They also have Haley to go with Harlan.
Ladies pose. Okay. Let's cam in on those, the picture at the bottom.
Yeah,
because I can't remember off the top. I like this because it's not too close to the boobs.
Right.
If anything, I may not have purchased this one because the hand on the head.
Right.
But I would be interested in these because it's got wide stances, nothing across the bellies or the boobs except for maybe pose 2. but I don't even think that would be a problem.
Yeah, I think even on that one, the hand is high enough that it would be all right. So, yeah.
Yeah,
I like the hip action on most of these too.
It's a good one. Yeah, for sure.
All right. Good job, Amai.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna check my inventory on mine, and I'll see about gifting the others over to you. We'll keep on rolling.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right.
All right, Tour. Where are we?
We are at Pure Poison.
And these are fun platforms. This is called fluff platforms.
Yep, they're called fluff platforms.
Very appropriate.
They are very fluffy.
Legacy, Maitreya, E-Body, Krupa, Genex, and Beliza.
Yes.
I would love these. I'm not sure if they're the high foot. They may be a different foot other than high, which I also appreciate. And they seem like they have a lot of fun patterns on there. Pure Poison always comes with a lot of nice choices, which I appreciate.
Yeah, these are some really good color options down here. So, yeah, definitely a fan. Let's see if anyone's rocking them. Not yet, but I'm sure they're going to pick them up.
Yeah.
Looks like there's also, just for Happy Weekend, some fuzzy boots. The Fabiana boots.
Nice. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Legacy Maitreya E-Body Isis.
Yeah.
And they've got some nice colors there in the HUD as well.
Yeah, so I don't know if you wanted to get some fuzzy boots.
I would love fuzzy boots. Yes,
all right.
Those, I don't have boots quite like that, so.
I didn't think you did. Okay, we'll get you some fuzzy shoes and we'll keep going. And hopefully other people who want some fuzzy shoes can pick them up.
I agree.
All right.
Okay, Tour, when you count us in, it just makes me think of that Tootsie Roll owl.
How many licks does it take?
Yes, that one.
Yep.
Because you threw me off the last time, because as some people may have picked up on who watch our videos like all the way through, every now and again we'll like drop some behind the scenes stuff in there. And I've, like the last time I gave you shit about Funk and you didn't know where the hell we were. And I had done the countdown, which is the 3, 2, 1. So you knew that I was going to start recording.
Hold on. Okay, try speaking again. Sorry.
Oh, what, did you lose me?
Yeah, you sound fine now.
Okay, good. But anyway, it's just behind the scenes stuff. So I usually count us in so that you know that I'm going to record and that you're ready.
Yep.
And now you're doing that because I have no way of telling that when you start recording. And now you've been the Tootsie Roll owl the last couple stores, and it makes me laugh, and it's very distracting.
Yeah, I do kind of a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, exactly. And then it just gets my mind in a whole other place. Okay. We are not at Tootsie Roll store. We are at Quirky, because I can read signs.
Yes.
I don't get lost with all the camming.
We are at Quirky.
Quirky. And they have this outfit called what?
The Beetle Babe, which
Beetle Babe.
I believe you mentioned, and I agree. I think this was initially like in their Halloween offering, but it looks like they've done a recolor of it for
the holidays.
Yeah, for the holidays. It's cute.
Yeah. So red and white and black and white are the offerings for Fliff, and then I don't know what body sizes they fit.
It fits Reborn Juicy mods, Plural, Legacy, and Maitreya.
Mods would be plural there, but so 50 Linden each, and if that's your jam, there you go.
Yep.
I think it's great. We bought Quirky things before.
Yeah.
But this isn't necessarily something I would wear, so I would pass personally. But otherwise, it's obviously it's a nice design, and somebody's going to want to rock that. So.
Absolutely.
Now you know where to find it.
All right, so we'll continue our quest to find out how many licks it takes to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop.
Thank you. All right, Tour, where are we?
We're at Stealthic.
Stealthic.
And Stealthic makes hair. including...
I like how you say that.
This
Like,
hair.
look, I know things.
I know things.
Okay.
I've learned. Go and see makes poses. Stealthic makes hair.
I love his hair.
Yeah. It's
wavy.
It's got some volume.
Bangs, it's got half up, half down. I think it's half up, half down. Or it's hard to tell, or it could just be up in a ponytail and then you've just got some spilling out over your shoulders. But I really like this. So please send it to me.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they'll let you gift. But yeah, and I was trying to think when we arrived, I was like, okay, I'm not 100% that Stealthic has been on FLF very long, or if they have, they're not on the list very often.
Yeah, but they do make some nice hairs, and it looks like they have a bunch of options. You can do, like, you can apparently control bangs and scrunchie, like you can toggle that on and off, it looks like. You have a whole bunch of different ways of bringing it forward. Also highlights, which is kind of nice, where you can put a little bit of color in the hair. Yeah.
And so if there's a naturals, I'd like that one or just the brown, whichever.
Okay.
But I was going to say that Stealthic was, to me, and again, I think I've said this before, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but in terms of SL hair, I felt like Stealthic was either the first or one of the first to start doing the kind of style that Stealthic does, as far as like how it looks, as you know what I mean? Like it's the construction of the hair itself it was different at the time when Stealthic arrived on the scene, in my opinion. But my opinion isn't necessarily fact or the accurate history of things. But in my world, my version of SL, they were one of the first that did texturing of hair a little differently. And I feel like a lot of the other hair makers have followed suit, which is nice. But I think the only concern I have had with this type of styling of hair is that it can look flat, even though it looks like it has volume and everything. It's when worn, sometimes it can look a little flat, which is why I still like maybe the older style of hair where things can look a little bit more voluminous, or the flexi, right? Like people would poo-poo flexi quite a bit, like, because that was passe, but I still think there's a time and place for flexi when done properly.
Agreed. All right. Well,
that was my little hair rant.
I like that. I like to get a little bit of that SL history, especially because, they came around when I was not around SL, so very good.
You are the older of the two. I know we acknowledged that one of the last videos, that you had a rest day. And you're 17 years SL.
Yes, but I wasn't here concurrently for all of those years, whereas you were.
Yes, but I don't have 17. I believe I have 15.
Well, yeah.
So, anyway, did you already give this to me? I was too busy rambling to notice.
I got you the ombres pack.
The ombres.
That's what you usually get for naturals.
Not well, because the roots. Yeah, look at the brown one real quick.
I can get you the browns as well. It's only 50.
Yeah, I would like the browns too, please.
Very well.
But you're right. I will either buy ombres or browns or naturals.
Well, they didn't have a naturals pack. The closest they had was ombres. Yeah. There you go.
And I've been playing with my browns. Actually, look at the black and white one, because didn't we just talk about how I was starting to move salt and pepper?
At this point, I should have just gotten you the full pack.
Sorry, can you get the black and white?
Yes, of course.
So yeah, my avatar in our holiday card, she's wearing black and white hair, because in RL, I'm starting to allow that to happen.
Yes.
So, and it's, it's a process, but Char tends to wear any kind of variation of brown. But now that she's got wrinkles and age spots, I was like, fuck it, just put her in salt and pepper as well. Why not?
Yeah, I'm enjoying the salt and pepper look you've got going on.
Yeah. And, I'm glad, number one. And secondly, I have to kind of revisit the hairs that I have, because I tend not to get the black and white sets. Yeah. So I might have to repurchase some, or, if I figure out which ones I have in the black and white or the fat pack. It's just kind of fun hair. I think that's a Centiclia hair. I think that was available Saturday sale, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I was
but you
checking out
probably
her
weren't looking
crazy
at her
dragons. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right.
Now she's bald. Okay.
Yep. So we'll keep rolling.
Oh, I think she's got juicy rolls on underneath her pants.
Oh.
Is it pants or tights? What does she have on? Her dragons are in the way. Tights, right? She's got tights on. Or she got nothing on.
She's got nothing on at the moment, just tights. Well, leggings of some sort.
Leggings. Like stockings.
Yeah.
But juicy rolls are on under there.
Yeah, I believe you're correct.
Maybe that's why she's got her dragons, because she's got no panties on.
Yeah, she doesn't want anyone messing with her.
Right.
All right, so we'll keep moving.
Yes.
And yeah, all right.
Hey, tour. Where are we?
We are at Stoic.
Stoic. And what do we have here? At first, I thought I was looking at string lights, but we're not.
We're looking at earrings with light bulbs that glow and are animated, apparently.
Is it 50 linden for the set?
It is. For all of those colors that you see there.
Is it giftable?
That's a yes, it is.
Okay, so the reason I say this is because you would think I wouldn't want these because they're not rigged, right? But yeah. As you type in my, I have earrings like this in First Life.
Okay.
And they're fun. So I just, it's not hard for me to place unrigged earrings on. Just, apart from laziness and then that my ears wiggle. But these are great.
These are very fun. Yeah, I agree. And it does look like they might give off a little bit of light. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Animated and glow light bulbs.
Yeah. What I'm trying to discern is, was this just added as part of the photo, or are we actually getting red lighting here and green lighting here on the back of her hair? We'll have to find out, because I think that would be pretty cool if they actually were a minor little light source.
Yep. We know you are a fan of lighting done properly.
I am. So these are fun.
Whether it be a lamp or a pair of earrings.
Yes. I'm glad that you got these.
Yeah. I'm glad you got them for me too.
All right, so we'll keep moving.
Yes.
Fun.
All right, tour. Where are we?
We are at Supernatural. We're at the Wall of Deals.
Wall of Deals, and I can tell already before you even came back, it looks like stripper shoes.
A little bit of stripper shoe vibes, yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't. That kind of heel doesn't make it hurts my brain. I just I can't imagine walking around on something like that. But
so these are the Dolores boots, they're calling them.
Yeah, they're booties.
Maitreya, Legacy, Reborn, Freya, and Cupra. You get the fat pack. A
whole bunch of colors.
All of those colors for 50 linden.
That's a deal.
And up here you can get a little holiday number, looks like. Well, of sorts. At least you can color it that way. The violet bodysuit or swimsuit. I'm not really sure how you want to call this one.
You could, yeah.
Yeah. Looks like it supports similar bodies: Maitreya, Legacy, Cupra, E-body, Erica, Gen X, and Classic and Curvy. So it looks like even more bodies supported there.
And a bunch of colors.
Yep, a bunch of colors. So if you got those heels and that bodysuit, you could probably earn your money back in no time.
For sure.
So those are fun.
Yeah.
I know they're not.
I just noticed, though, in the tree you came back on, that they had flamingos on a garland in that tree.
Flamingo tree. Yeah.
Aww. Where's that from? You need that.
It's from Dust Bunny Paradise Plants.
Of course it is.
I may have to check that out.
Yeah, you need a garland of flamingos in a potted plant. That's very Florida.
It is.
You were going to say, even though what?
Oh, I was going to say, even though these aren't your items, your sort of items, I think they're fun.
They're
I
great.
think that other people will enjoy them.
Like Mama Lala.
Like, actually, yeah.
Right?
I can see her rocking the shoes for sure. Probably the bodysuit as well.
Probably, yep. With a whole bunch of animal attachments.
Yep. All right, so we'll keep going.
Sounds good.
Okay. One.
Thanks for counting us into her so I know when you're recording.
You're welcome.
Now, before you... let's just tell me, where are we?
We're at Sway's.
We're at Sway's. And Sway's has some Christmas stuff out.
Yes.
And it's funny because we came over here and I'm like, oh, this little setup is so cute. And Sway's kind of messes with me like ANC Limited does, where it's like, it's this one item that they've got this whole big display and you love everything.
Yeah.
But the things you really want to buy are not the item. So
yeah.
They're actually the table and chairs. But it looks like it comes with a runner, which is cool.
It is. It looks like it has a bunch of different textures for the runner, which is very nice. 10 different options. So I'm definitely going to get these.
Yeah, so you can get the table and the chairs for 50 Linden each. So what, you're spending 100 Linden altogether for a table and chairs, which is fantastic. And so as we were looking around, or you were getting your camera right, you noticed some elves. I think they're elves or fairies, Christmas fairies, flying around. These guys,
yep.
Yes, and they have lists. And so you kept trying to cam on them long enough to see what the names were on the list. And then I asked you, are you trying to see if our names are on there? And your answer was that you were trying to see if they were avatar names, right?
Yes.
And then you're like, well, they're not, because one of them has a middle name, middle initial. And
yes.
I said, well, I had a middle initial once. I got into this whole story between takes that really elicited kind of a funny response from you. So I don't know if you're going to be able to deliver that response, but you seem to have forgotten that avatar was previously on around the time, before the switch, because I switched avatars after you and I got to know one another. And so I told you my other avatar's name was Priscilla S. Avro because she was in the modeling world, and the avatar's actual name is Silly Avro. It's in my profile and everything. It's not a secret. But like my modeling instructors were like, he's going to call an avatar silly. We don't want to put that on your diploma. You need a real name. And so I'm like, okay, silly. And I spelled it not in the normal way Priscilla, not in the normal way you would spell Priscilla, so that it would kind of be attached to the fact that the avatar's name was silly. Right. And what was your reaction?
Oh, I just like this modeling industry telling people what shape they can wear, what they can call themselves. It's just a fucking toxic place. Like, it really does bother me. The modeling industry, I don't want to knock them too hard because I know that's, I'm sure some do view the videos, but there's different shapes and there's different personalities, and like, that's okay.
Yeah. I don't know how many schools like that exist anymore. Maybe some of the ones that have been around for a while that are kind of rooted in like the early days of SL modeling may still hold on to those types of beliefs. But even, because I was in SL modeling, I want to say 2013. So it's been a good amount of time. And, I still, there's a lot of good people that I've met through SL modeling. But even at that time, there were modeling agencies trying to have curvy divisions or segments of their modeling agency. And I had actually done a couple of curvy shows. If people remember Fat Ass. So Fat Ass was a bottom, like a mesh bottom that you could wear before there were mesh bodies that was curvier. And so I had gotten that, and, I was rocking that. I did at least one runway show, if not two, as a curvy model. So, so I was there were opportunities for that sort of thing. And even had a friend who tried to get like a plus size kind of SL modeling off the ground, which really never happened. And then I think I've talked to you about doing that sort of thing. But it's just, I don't have time for that.
We don't have time for it, but yeah.
And I'm sure it exists somewhere. So, because our viewers are so good about like helping me out, which was another story I wanted to tell. But, if anyone is aware of a modeling agency that is doing like plus-sized avatar modeling, I'd be curious to know, because I would totally support that agency.
Absolutely, yeah.
But the other was in the comments that about the sweater. I was talking about the reindeers humping. Mm-hmm. And people were like, it's pink cream pie. And I looked at it, and it's not the one that I know. And I think I talked about this last week. And so that's, I just throw things out there for viewers to help me out with, because, that's how we work. But when I get back in town, I am going to look in actually, it'd be Silly's inventory, because if anyone had it, it'd probably be her, where she had the reindeers humping. Because that was the avatar I was last using as my main before I switched to growing.desire. So.
Yes.
Yeah. So longish story. We haven't had too many stories this time because, you're doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. And and I agree. If there is, such a modeling agency, or even one that isn't even explicitly for curvier models, but just allows models to come kind of as they're shaped, that's just more diverse in general. Anything like that would be good to know about.
Agreed.
Okay, so we'll keep moving.
Sounds good. And how many licks does it get does it cost? Damn it. I was no do-overs. No do-overs. That's like my new policy. 3. I was going to ask you how many licks does it take to get to the end of Flip? We're not there yet.
Yep.
Is this penultimate?
This is penultimate stop, yes.
Okay.
And this is Tentacio is our penultimate stop.
Okay. And what am I looking at here? So
this is a kind of like a floral shibari sort of setup.
Oh, that's pretty.
Calling it the Elna Lila set.
And it's just for my Maitreya Legacy, so
you've got...
I'd be down for it.
You've got some rope work on the thighs and the torso.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
I really like the addition of the flowers. I think that makes this look really interesting.
Tentacio is really good about slipping in the flowers.
They are. Or some other type of accent.
Yes.
But usually flowers.
At the same time, it's like flowers when you didn't necessarily expect to find them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They've stuck them in socks, in shoes, now in shibari. Yep. Like, they also have like full headdresses that are flowers.
They do.
But I also think you have like, remember they had wings taped to your back that were flowers.
That was amazing.
So it's like, you never know when Tentacio is going to slip a flower in on you.
Yep. So this is fantastic. Love this item.
Agreed. I would wear it if it was in my size.
Oh, well, let's find out. Oh, yeah, my Maitreya Legacy. It says I already read. Right there. Fine. Whoops.
Now, that does remind me, it's not always just the sign. It's wise to check inside.
Yeah.
Because, as we learned at Pixie Cat, the sign may only say Maitreya and Lara, or Maitreya and Legacy, but inside it's really Maitreya Legacy and Reborn.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't redo their vendors when, they've updated the sizes. So I've learned my lesson there. And again, I appreciate our community pointing that out.
For sure.
People in the comments, hey, I think it was, I give Seishi credit for everything. And then she's like, it wasn't me. And I think in this case it was, but somebody, if it wasn't Seishi, it was obviously someone else who watches our videos is pointing out that, hey, it is Reborn, go check it out. So thank you for that. But that makes me want to make sure that I'm not just taking the science word for it.
Yeah, for sure. And it is always good to check, but yeah. In this case, it is just those two bodies. Mm-hmm. So while it is a lovely item, we won't be getting it, but I hope somebody does.
Sadly, no.
And rocks it.
It'll look great.
Mm-hmm. Floral bondage style. All right. On to our last stop.
Sounds good. Great tour. Where are we?
We're at Veechi.
And Veechi has some lovely nails that I am very interested in.
Yeah, let's check out these winter ones first. Frosted Winfoes, they call it. So these
have frosted windows. It says Winfoes.
Yeah, Winfoes.
Huh. Is that a thing?
No. I suspect it was intended to be Windows. But DNF are right next to each other
very
on the
close
keyboard.
On the keyboard. Yeah, I was just looking at that too.
But I always read the vendor exactly as it is, whether it says, Eborn or
Legay. That was my favorite one, yes.
Legay is my favorite one as well, or Frosted Winfoes. So, these are lovely. I like that they have all these different patterns for the snowflakes and where you can just get frosted nails in general. It makes each of your nails look unique, like snowflakes.
Yeah, that's what I enjoyed about these two. Because to me, it looks like frosted windows, which is, I think, what Aubrey Snoodle intended.
I'm sure.
And then just snowflakes like sticking to the window.
Yes. Yeah.
That's really cute.
It is. So these are amazing. A great winter item. And then
I noticed there's no men's sizes. Like, go back to the sizes.
Men's sizes. No.
It's just for the ladies this time. Yeah. So Gen X, E-Body, Colleen. I always have a hard time with that one. Calhoun, Erica, Cupra, Legacy, Maitreya, Signature, Alice, and Sling. So if it's a lot of bodies, just no men's bodies this time.
Correct.
And then there was another offering below, which made me think of New Year's, because it's called Midnight Sparkle.
Yes.
So and it does have assortment of bodies.
It does have that almost like firecracker sort of sparkliness going on.
I was thinking more like confetti.
Confetti
for
too.
Like New Year's and the confetti that gets shot out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely feels like a New Year nail.
Agreed.
And this supports a body called Yentaments.
Oh, look at that. I don't know what that one is.
I've not heard of Yentaments.
I have not either.
That's interesting.
I'll have to look that one up.
So you're getting both of these because these are pretty amazing. I am relegated to all my nails for now, and of course the other Veechis that I've gotten. But that's okay. I am enjoying having more nail options.
I am enjoying that for you as well.
So, all right. With that, we're gonna head back to Unity.
And do closing thoughts.
Yes.
And we're back home.
We are back home.
And I like this angle because you've got the what next ornament towers. We've got our infinite karaoke for Christmas version karaoke. And then I had fun stringing the lights on the barn.
Yeah.
So those were from, is it Half Deer or Dust Bunny? I get them crossed.
So that's from Dust Bunny.
Dust Bunny, yeah. And then we strung them on our sign over there, up and a camera left.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was, and it's just so wintry here. I love it.
We also added this "Welcome to the North Pole" sign from Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very wintry here. It was a lot of fun to decorate this. Closing thoughts. I don't want to go too deep today, mostly because I've got a lot of editing and stuff to do, which I normally don't have to. But
I like how suddenly now you have shorter closing thoughts. You're like, let me keep it brief because I have a lot of work to do. I'm just teasing you, but people love your closing thoughts.
Yeah. Mostly just, want people to have a pleasant holiday in what manner they will. Actually, I'm not satisfied ending on that. There is something that's been on my mind. It bothered me a lot yesterday.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so okay. So I volunteer with Food Not Bombs, and we reclaim food that would be going to food waste and get it to hungry people and supply food pantries and stuff. And okay, so I saw this during Thanksgiving, and I saw it again yesterday, Thursday, when I was out delivering, which is all of a sudden in the holidays, there's a huge rush of people that are out trying to do their charity bit. So there's suddenly just a outpouring of food and just people like tossing, garbage bag fulls of clothes to the homeless, which, yeah, that's great. But where are people every other week of the year? Like it's not something that you can only do. These problems don't exist only during the holiday season. And I don't want to knock people for taking the time to do that one day, but it frustrates me that the kitchen at Coalition for the Homeless was absolutely chock full of volunteers this 1 week of the year. And most of the rest of the time they're barely scraping by getting anyone to show up to put meals on the, together. So it's just, I get that the season does bring out that charitable instinct, but I would ask if people do have that capacity, if they could extend it more than just the one time of the year. And I would challenge people to do that if they are so moved. So
that's a very valid challenge. And I wonder how many people, have thought of it like that.
Yeah. So yeah. And I try to always, sound calm, but that one really does annoy me some because I do see it. Yeah. Anyway, that's the main thing that I would say is, it is a good season to reflect on the spirit of giving, of mutual aid, and of taking care of one another. And it's even better if you take those lessons and carry them forward. So
all year round.
Yep. Anyway,
that's a great message. That is a great food for thought.
Yes.
Just planting that seed and how important that is. Because I've always admired your work, the work that you do with, Food Not Bombs every Thursday, delivering food and helping those in need. And, it's something that I would like to do. And we've talked about it, you and I.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I enjoy that you're putting that out there for people to kind of just take it in and see maybe how they can make, philanthropy and, serving others more a part of their year-round activities.
And to that point, a lot of people don't know how to get started. And if you are, in a position where you can help out, you do have either time or resources or something, and you don't know where to get started, I will put myself out there. Reach out either in the comments or reach out to me directly. I'll find an organization in your area that you can collaborate with. I'll do that research legwork. I have no problem doing that.
Yep.
So, because it is sometimes hard to find. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
And I think you could probably throw up some description, some video, some links in the description.
Yes.
That could maybe get people started if they want to kind of just look on their own.
Yeah. Well, I can certainly include the link to the Food Not Bombs organization map, where they have a whole bunch of different chapters across the world, and yeah, I can include some stuff, so we'll do that.
That sounds great.
So with that, we'll turn it over to you
for thank yous. So thank you everyone for watching our video. I believe, Tour, you owe me 42 days of Speedo now.
Oh, you up to 142 subs?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes. It seems like it grows a little bit every couple of days.
Yeah, it seems like it's snowballing.
So, unintended?
No, quite intended.
No, quite intended, yeah. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to our channel, who comments, who likes, who shares our videos with others. We absolutely enjoy growing our community because I live for the comments, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
And so people make comments, they tell me where to find things, they help me out. It's just a great dialogue that I enjoy. I appreciate all of our subscribers and our viewers, so thank you for that.
Absolutely. And with that, we will be seeing you next week. I believe we're going to be doing it on Saturday, though. Is that correct?
I don't remember. So we'll talk about that. We will be back to normal next week.
Yeah, we'll be doing something for pre-New Year's.
New Year's Eve, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, thereabouts. So, very good. We'll see you all then.